What? I barked, making myself settle back in my chair.
A stalker.
Reese said softly.
I hope you can help.
I will. Despite my vampire-like appearance, all right, I would concede that I slightly, and I was strict about that specific term, slightly, could appear cliched to someone who did not know me. I wasn't sure what to think about that, because Reese was... When a vampire meets his true mate, the woman who's destined to adore and feed him for their very long lives, his heart awakens from its motionless slumber and starts beating. The moment I touched Reese Hamilton's hand, a thud rang out in my chest. My heart suddenly thundered, as if I was a tree felled in the forest. I'd dropped to my knees, and it was all I could do not to beg Reese to allow me to sink my teeth into her wrist, lick her belly, suck on whatever part of her body she'd allow me access to. I could not allow my interest in her to get in the way of helping her. This was a job, not a back-alley sip. As soon as the means became possible, I'd taken on the demeanor of a civilized vampire. I purchased the blood I drank from bags and meticulously lined them up in my refrigerator. When I felt the need for sustenance, I collected one and delicately pierced it with my fangs, staving off my hunger in a polite manner. I'd eaten this way for years and thought nothing of it. Now look at me. If any of my brethren were here, their eyes would widen at my embarrassing display. My fangs had slid through my upper jawline, my claws had extended from the tips of my fingers. I craved her fresh blood. How mortifying! As I stared at her neck, my lungs throbbed. My heat continued to surge, battering itself against the inside of my ribs to get to her. I need to suck on...
Oh my.
Reese's hand fluttered to her throat.
Sucking. I shouldn't say this, but for some reason, I'm okay with that idea.
The older woman reeled away from Reese, glaring at my woman, my mate, my only one. This was not allowed. My growl rang out, and she wisely turned her attention back to me, her mouth widening with horror.
I didn't say that,
Reese whispered. Neither did I. But I had, and I needed to restore control as soon as possible. I flicked my tongue toward the older woman. Who is this? Reese slapped her palms against her cheeks.
Let's back up here and leave sucking out of the equation.